Hey guys, well thanks for joining us here for part 2. This is exciting. Here we're going to get into the nitty-gritty details on the Blandford homes here in this community. Because if you remember, there are 4 different builders here, and today we're spotlighting Blandford. We're going to show you 2 different model homes, slightly different square footage. The first one is going to be just under 2,000 square feet at about 1970, and the other is going to be right at about 3,100 square feet. The first one is a single family home, and the second is going to be a 2-story home, giving you a good idea of what 2 of the different options and floor plans over here for the Blandford homes are. But getting into the nitty-gritty of these homes, the first one I'm going to show you, the 1970 square foot one, those ones right now with the current incentives here in the neighborhood are going to start at right about $915,000 to $917,000. They're going to be a bit more price per square foot. You're going to be a little over $460 per square foot on those. And then the 2-story is actually right under 1.1, right about with the incentives that they have. They're currently at about $1,060,000, and so those are going to be much better for the price per square foot at right about $340 per square foot. So you are saving over $100 a square foot by going to the larger 2-story versus the single story. Now, some things with these homes in here, at least on the Blandford side here in Talinn, is that they are semi-custom homes, more tract homes. So what you'll have is you'll have a bunch of different options you can do within the home itself, such as the kitchen or some other locations around that you can do and really kind of make it your own. But the actual exterior of the house is going to be pretty similar throughout. They'll have a couple different styles of front entryways and backyards and slightly different floor plans available through each of the models that you can do. So you'll have a lot of different variation that you can. And again, these Blandford homes over here, the smallest ones are going to be 1,700 square feet, and the largest ones are the 2 stories I mentioned at 3,100. But let's get right into it. But let's give you guys a good look at some of the. If you look at some of these versus that, you can see the slightly different style for the fronts. So, but without further talking, let's get right into the tour and show you guys all that goodness. Well, hey guys, thanks for joining us for the tour through those two different wonderful model homes here in Talinn, the Blandford ones. Stay tuned for next part 3 when we get into the Shea homes. As we mentioned, there are 4 different builders, so we're going to have a part for each of the different builders, showing you what the differences is on each of the floor plans. And then at the end, we'll talk about it a little bit to give you guys a better idea of which one might be right for you. But again, thanks for joining us here. We'll catch you next time.